This is for entertainment purposes only. I take this information very serious, but we got to play the game so the algorithm doesn't take down our video. So this is for entertainment purposes only.
Thank the demons or the devil or something.
What?
Look at this.
No, but what?
Look at this. Look at this. I know I sent it to you. So stuff like this. Okay, so we're gonna look at it in a minute, but what I wanted to say was like, okay, so is it really that, is it really that it's just right? It's just a mistake, like a hiccup, right? Like
no,
they didn't
it's
mean
not
to say it. Hold on, they didn't mean to say it. And it's because, like you said, you're just talking. It's just human error. You forget for a split second. You forget that you're talking to the wrong audience, and
Right.
you have a slip up, right?
Yeah.
Is it that, or let's take it a step back? Is it the freaking what they say, a glitch in the matrix? You know what I mean? Like, is that what it is? And maybe there are hackers in this matrix, and this shit's happening
right.
intentionally.
Okay, so if that's let's go that route. If that's the case, that means somebody's hacking the system, Neo, and
China,
and China, and they're purposely making that happen. But honestly, I think it's they're just so used to saying it, or they're just getting ballsy and they're like, whatever, I'm gonna say what I feel. I mean, this is this is just how it is. And people need to start accepting that we're being ran by evil, regressive entities.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I discovered amazing award from the depths of my soul. Nah, you said the DE. Nah, run it back.
Wait,
I just told you.
What?
He just caught himself. He's like,
no, that was a mistake. That was you see his face.
But you see what he said. But you see how he like was like, from the depth. Oh shit! I fucked up. It's not the devil. It's from the depths of.
Nah, run it back. Hold on. Award from the depth. From the depth. It's amazing award from the depth. From the depths of my soul. Nah, you said the DE. Nah, run it back. Hold on. Award from the depth. From the depth. It's amazing.
That's crazy.
And you saw he wore red, and you saw he went.
No, he's.
No, before that.
I don't know what he wore.
I'll show you. I told you this before. And he was wearing a skirt. Remember?
No me diga. Where?
In this same award thing.
You know me, so
I told you this stuff.
Oh. I don't know, man. That's pretty. That's.
What is?
I mean,
what is going on? Explain it to me, please. Someone, anybody. I don't care. Just tell me something that makes sense to me. It's so freaking weird. It's so wild.
I mean, the thing is, we know what time it is. We know what's going on.
I don't know what time it is sometimes. I don't know. I wish I knew. I'm so confused.
Their gods who they worship are regressive demons, for lack of a better term. I like to call them archons. They worship these archons who above them there's an entity, like a Watiko, like, an evil, regressive, entity that's governing all of that. All of these evil entities. And then, it's different layers. And these people, the controllers on Earth, are being controlled by these evil, regressive entities from an astral plane. And so now they'll go to these famous people or even before they're famous, right? And they're trying to come up and they're like, okay, well, guess what? This is your break. And they start to see how far they're willing to go. And the further they're willing to go in these rituals, in this, the SRAs and all of that, they're like, okay, all right, you'll be the next whatever. You'll be the next Beyonce, Jay-Z, Usher, whatever it is. And I think that, and so they start participating in these things. And also we we also got to look at the possibility of the consciousness of the person being removed from the body and replaced with a regressive consciousness. That, for eons. How do we know that, that didn't happen? Or, you know, the same souls are being recycled over and over. Like a lot of people say, at the Taylor Swift was the the lady that was like heavily involved with the Satanic Church. I don't know her name, but it, it it's
It's just a lot to like digest. It's a lot to like puzzle together. Like I don't know what to think
there.
sometimes. Like sometimes I think I'm awakened. I know the deal. But when I really start to put thought into it, it's just like sometimes I'm just lost because I
We'll
don't.
never have all the answers,
Yeah, I mean, like
but that's the
obviously
whole.
this is all coming from a dark place.
Oh, for
Everything that we're
sure.
seeing,
Yeah.
but like you know, I guess what I struggle with is like you know, I have a hard time accepting that there are so many bad people,
Mm.
that are actually fall into this because you can give me all the money in the freaking world, like anything.
But you're not gonna
There's no
participate
way
in
that I'm going to
a
participate in
ritual that
anything
tortures
that's
somebody to death or do all that stuff.
sadistic in any way. There's no way or hurting anybody or anything. Like so that's why I have a hard time understanding. Like I want to say that there's more people like me on earth than there are bad. But like listening to these things that I've been listening to when you hear about what's really going on in the world, the trafficking, how it's bigger than drug trafficking, like that